I'm on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why.
I'm upset because literally this man just brought me on a date, and he's not paying for anything. Sir, we're gonna have to call the police. Sir. Oh my God, they about to call the police on me.
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, really? I put my phone out.
This steak is so good. That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food?
I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all look like y'all think because you pretty, I'm supposed to be just cashing my money in.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're diving into when women get triggered after rejection. Kicking things off with a guy who straight up refused to buy a woman a drink because he's tired of funding vibes and getting absolutely zero return.
So you really not gonna pay for my drink?
No, I'm not here.
So
you don't get no drink, you ain't got no money. I'm not gonna keep spending my money on you.
So you're not gonna let me get the drink?
No, you might as well take her wristband out. She ain't getting it.
What are you talking about? Give me my drink. No, stop playing, for
real. You ain't got no money, bro. I'm not gonna keep spending my money on you, bro. You don't never give me no money or nothing, bro.
What do you mean? You're a grown man. You're supposed to take care of me.
Thought it like a trick.
You're supposed to take care of me.
Honestly, I feel him. But this next chick went full Shakespeare on TikTok with a dramatic rant because a guy left a date after she ordered half the menu like she was feeding a small village.
Y'all would not believe what just happened. Like, I literally went on a date with a guy, and let's just say, mind you, he's sitting right next to me. I ordered what I want. He didn't want to order anything because he ate. So he just ordered a drink. I ordered what I wanted, and he hears it clearly because he's right next to me. The food comes, he started making all these comments. Oh, you ordered that? Oh, you gonna eat all that? Mind you, I told him that my friend flew into town and that after dinner I was gonna go see her because she wanted me to pull up on her or whatever. He's like, did you order some food for your friend? He was like, if I wasn't here, would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal? I said, honestly, if you wasn't here, I would have still ordered like this. This is how I eat with my friends. This is how I eat when I'm by myself. This man said, oh, I'm gonna go. I said, okay. He lays down $100, walks off. Mind you, he called us a black truck to dinner. So I rode with him in an Uber. He left. He didn't say anything besides, I'm gonna go.
At least he left you $100. Now this next woman tried to hit up her baby daddy for cash after her lights got cut off, but he hit her with a hell no.
Please help me understand this. My lights got turned off, so I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
Speaking of entitlement, this next woman really believes that a man should pay for her nails before they even go on a first date.
My nails done.
You about to go do that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, for real shit, how you gonna get them done?
I don't really know yet.
Okay, then go ahead and get them rippers down. Well, shit, look, just go ahead and call me back. After you get them done, we'll just FaceTime. And I'll let you know the plans after that.
I mean, that's it? Like, you're not gonna ask for my cash up or nothing?
Your cash out for what?
You invited me on a date and I need my nails done. I mean, I thought it would click in your head while I'm telling you I'm going to get my nails done.
Oh, no, I asked you on it. I'm not, wait, hold up. Let's back up. I got to get your nails done to take you on a date?
Yes, you do. Like, if you invite me on a date, I have to look a certain way. And it's your job as a man to make sure I look like that. Like, baby, who raised you? It seems like your parents failed.
You just said it, though. I'm not your man yet.
Okay, but you're trying to be. Taking me on a date mean you trying to be my man, right?
No, I'm trying to be. I'm not.
Okay, so you need to show me that you even worthy of me giving you my goddamn time.
Wow, that's crazy. I pay for my girl dates, but I don't even, I'm still trying to get to know
It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. Y'all do so sassy. You look sassy ass. Y'all, it's giving broke. You good. Don't contact me. You good?
That man dodge a bullet like this lady who claims she's single by choice.
You're single by choice?
Yes.
Describe the ideal man to you that you feel like would make your life worth dating.
Just a nice guy. I like nice guys.
Yeah, and
I like a nice man, a kind man, someone who is intellectually mature.
has his finances together, things like that. A respectable man.
A respectable man, absolutely. Financially, I like to work. I don't mind working. I don't need a man who's gonna like shower me with money.
So you'll take a man who makes $20,000. So you'll take a man who makes $20,000 a year then.
That's not what I said. What I
Okay,
said
ma'am, that's what I'm saying. The reason I did that is because you didn't have to reiterate. All I said was a man who has his finances together. I didn't say anything about showering you with anything, ma'am.
You're asking me a question and you're not giving me a chance to answer. Financially, he does not have to shower me with money, but I want to make sure that we both can take care of ourselves. That's it.
And if you encountered a man like that, would you be appreciative of it?
Absolutely.
And he would stand a chance with you?
Absolutely.
So, ma'am, you're not single by choice. It's simply that the man who you're interested in isn't interested in you, ma'am. You just described a man. You just described a man whom, if he approached you, you would date him. So it's not that you're single by choice. The simple fact is the man who you're interested in isn't interested in you.
Now here's a mom going nuclear because some woman expected her son to take her to a 5-star restaurant on the first date.
First restaurant he gonna take you to, what's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady, is going to be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm going to wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't going to have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying lashes, booties, and everything else, and you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food.
This next woman thinks she deserves a high-value man. Sis, if delusion were currency, you'd be a billionaire.
I want a high-value man, and that's what I'm looking for as a female. I feel, I'm building myself for that type of man.
Why do you want a high-value man?
Because I deserve that.
You don't deserve anything.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
Simone.
Simone deserves nothing. What makes you so special? Do you deserve access to somebody else's stuff?
Nothing really makes me special to deserve access to anybody's thing but my own.
Thank you. So you don't deserve a high value man. Nobody deserves anything. We earn. How are you going to earn a high value man?
By building myself to be a high value woman.
Were you raised with your mother and father?
Was I raised with my mother and father?
Mm-hmm. Were they married?
No, my dad was married. I had a stepmother, and my mom, I have a stepfather.
This is starting to go downhill, okay?
No,
Already.
Don't let it go downhill.
First I'll check that. This is part of the reason why high value men, they care very much about how their women think, because they're a representation of them. You come in talking about what you deserve, and it really comes down to you. And as an only child, there's something called only child syndrome. And that's what's kind of showing through right here.
Now, this chick right here, She straight up admitted she used to treat marriage like it was a sport.
We were talking about whether there should be no fault divorce or fault divorce. We were also talking about, should there even be marriages today? Kind of what's your take on some of these issues?
Well, I mean, I love marriage. I've done it a few times. So, that's my thing,
A few times.
And I hate to say, in my younger day, I used to see it as a sport. I got married for sports. I did get married for the wrong reasons because a lot of women, they don't know how to, cash in on a marriage.
Oh,
But I had the formula, so I did it for fun.
Wow. Wait. What is the formula for cashing in on a marriage? Doing marriages for fun.
Cashing in per se, but getting a high value man and getting them to the altar. A lot of women don't know how to do that as you're a professional, because a lot of times as professional women, we lead with our education instead of leading with our hearts or with our, sexuality in a way. So a lot of women, they cannot get married to the man they want. And so, I kind of figure out the formula for it. I can teach y'all that want me to, but that'll be another service. One thing is with marriages, when you look to marry someone, you also want to see them as someone you can possibly divorce. And in a positive way.
Wow. Wait. Say that again.
When you get married to someone, you want to see them as someone you're able to divorce. As in, you don't want to get married to an and he's there's gonna through a divorce. Rape you, I meant to say, through a divorce. You want to get someone that kind of where their heart is, where their mind is. So if things should go left, you don't have to worry about turning into a vicious kind of person, even though things do happen. But yeah, so all of the husbands I married, I kind of figured it would be easy to divorce because I knew they were decent men to begin with.
Then we got this woman refusing food from a man because he only bought a meal for his kid, not the other two that aren't his.
To record this video so y'all can see that I don't be bored. I am not capping. Yeah. What up? You good? Bella massage?
Yeah.
What's
this? I got three kids here. You're gonna bring me this.
Listen though. Look, I ain't gonna put your face in it, but I knew you was gonna do this. So this is exactly, look, I got one kid with you. You got 3 kids.
That's not fair.
2 different baby daddies.
Those are her sleep.
I don't care.
You can't.
Okay, look, have her come outside and eat then. Here. Have her come outside and eat.
I'm good.
Look, what do you mean you good? You about to feed my daughter? She not about to be starving. Call your baby dad. Bruh, this is crazy, bro. Bella.
Now this chick clearly doesn't get the memo on what no means. She keeps pushing boundaries harder than a used car salesman.
Want to give me a kiss? I have a girlfriend, I told you. Your girlfriend can fight? She don't really fight, she's kind of shy. Okay, so then I'm not worried about what you got. You excited to go on the cruise ship? You don't want to dance with me? I got a girlfriend, you trying to get me in trouble. Okay, so let me just lay it down for you. I'm trying to get today. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are your plans now that you're out of jail? What are your plans going forward? I already told you to make some money. Aside from getting anything else you want to do? No. Insurance coming in a minute. I'm gonna catch y'all when we get on this ferry. What's your favorite thing to do with your girlfriend? Maybe we can try it. I'm on our way to the ferry right now. What you doing? Kind of want my own space right now.
Flip the genders, and the man would be on a Dateline special already. But speaking of disrespect, this guy just asked a girl to go half on some popcorn at the movies, and she popped off in his DMs like he asked her to donate a kidney.
So I'm driving home, and so she basically was saying, hey, I had a good night with you, I enjoyed you, because we always have a good time together, I'm a vibe. But she was like, basically she wanted to address some things. She was basically saying if you wanted me to come out of my pocket, you could have let me know, but you begged me to go to the movies, so I thought you were going to pay for everything, and if, you know what I'm saying, if I knew I had to come out of my pockets, I would have never came, right? So I'm driving, and I'm looking at the I'm like, bruh, I don't hold nothing over people, but at this time, I'm like, bruh, everything that I did, after I just spent $300 on you in a steakhouse, you can't buy me a bucket of popcorn for $15? I'm like, that's the most ungrateful shit I've ever seen in my life. First of all, we weren't even together. We're dating, or was dating. Like, bro, I ain't have to do this shit. I ain't gotta buy you flowers. I ain't gotta pay for your nails. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. I ain't gotta get your kid shit. I don't gotta do that. So I'm like, that shit pissed me off when I seen it. So basically, I just texted back. I sent her money back for the popcorn. I sent her $5 extra. Hell. And I basically was telling her, like, you ain't gotta never worry about me again. Like, I ain't with that ungrateful shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool, I don't really trip much, but one thing I can't stand is an ungrateful ass female. So I sent her money back, and I told her, I hope you and your boys have a blessed life. You ain't never got to worry about me again. So she basically then continued to go on and say, how was she ungrateful because I invited her out, and I expected her to pay. Like, bro, I paid for the tickets, bro. You paid for a box of popcorn for $15, bro. Like, if after all the thousands of dollars I spent, if I ain't worth $15, then I don't know how that's not ungrateful. Like, that's crazy. Man, y'all let me know if I'm tripping.
This next bimbo tries to get mouthy and gets shut down so fast she had to reboot her whole attitude.
Way top tier. Yo, not equal to my point blank period.
Ain't equal to your bills neither.
God damn. Look, at the end of the day, I ain't
Bills got your name on it. They don't have his name on it.
At the end of the day, I ain't no broke. Do what you want with your.
You don't have to no broke.
Straight up.
Look, no, you can that ain't broke. That's not a problem. But just because he ain't paying your bills, don't mean he broke. That mean it ain't his goddamn responsibility. Your bills got your name on it. It don't have his name on it.
Okay, you're right. I land my plane. This got a price tag on it. Just
Wait,
so everybody knows.
Your got a price tag on it. Sound like a goddamn toot.
Next woman has 7 kids, still thinking she can play men.
I want to talk about this girl who addresses men doing something for her. Let me start this off with she's 26 with 7 kids. So let's y'all hear.
Have to do anything. I didn't ask nobody to take care of my kids. I asked for y'all to, when y'all come in my DM, to be ready to provide a little something for me. All I said was I needed my nails done and I need a new oil change. Y'all can't do that. Men are supposed to be providers, right? And women are supposed to be the nurturers. Why y'all don't want to provide?
Because you're nurturing 7 kids.
My 7 kids are good, though. Let's go ahead and get that straight. My 7 kids are good. Jesus. I get like $2,100 in food stamps, and my kids get Medicaid insurance. I'm not asking y'all to take care of my kids, and 4 of them have daddies. So let's not. Me.
What happened to the other 3? God damn.
Okay.
4 of them got daddies. She proud of that.
Then we've got another girl trying to catch a man cheating when they're not even in a relationship.
You over here? This what we doing now? You over here cheating on me? You over here laying down with people, kissing on people and stuff? This what we doing? Hello? This what we doing? Yes, we are.
It's you, man. Hold on. Camera. Get what's going on, man? Get all this out my face, first of all. Get the goddamn.
You over here cheating on me? This what we doing? You cheating on me?
Who is you, bro?
I thought I was your everything. You
Shorty,
cheating on me?
I blocked your 3 months ago. What is you talking about?
Oh my God. They're not even in a relationship. This is why doing loyalty tests can be so difficult. This girl literally manipulated me into setting up this whole elaborate plan to do a loyalty test on a man that she's not even in a relationship with.
Am I blocked or are you just running from me?
Yeah. I'm running. Yup.
Can I explain what's going on? My name is Jay from Soulless Cheaters. I basically run a cheating show. This girl reached out to me to place you to a loyalty test to see if you're truly loyal to her, and you.
Bro, I'm not in a relationship with this.
Yes, we are.
He needs a restraining order, but next we got these 2 rocket scientists who couldn't grasp the definition of a hoe.
You said it's unfortunate you have to pay for the first date?
It's not unfortunate. I mean, but that's just my role. No matter how I feel about it, that's just what it is.
So you don't agree?
I don't agree with taking hoes out on dates with women, and there's not a lot of women out here today.
What makes somebody a hoe? Just because they ran
It's
through?
a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I mean,
But you trying to on the hoe?
No, what makes it? What's the difference between a hoe other than that she ran through? Like, what's the other qualification?
There's a lot of other qualifications.
Well, tell me.
How many do you need? We're going to be here all day for that.
I swear to God. Well,
Give me a few.
Makes them, look, if you got a roster,
you a hoe.
You're a hoe. You fucking multiple niggas at one time, you're a hoe.
Yeah.
You half naked on IG,
you're a hoe.
You're a hoe.
Instagram.
I don't care what it is. You a hoe.
I don't feel like
If you do anything
I'm
outside of
half
carrying
naked.
yourself as a respectable lady,
you're a hoe.
You're a hoe.
If you compliment another man
while you're in a relationship,
you're a hoe.
You are a hoe.
It may seem so small.
You accepting drinks at the bar and gifts and gestures, whatever, from another man while you're in a relationship, you ain't got to sleep with him.
You're a hoe.
You are. You entertaining
I'm
other
not
dudes.
disagreeing. I'm not
You're
disagreeing
entertaining
with
other
you.
dudes.
I'm going to leave it there.
Why, even if you single and you entertaining multiple dudes, you a hoe. You like a pre-hoe.
Yeah, you pre-hoeing.
But shout out to the next woman who actually brought some sense to the conversation. She has a message for modern women about accountability.
The thing that I can say a lot of women do, and unintentionally do, everybody wants to be understood but lack understanding. Everybody wants to be heard but lacks hearing, because as soon as a man starts to speak and it triggers a woman mentally or emotionally, and it's not something that she expected him to say, and it might hurt her feelings a little bit, the understanding that she wants and desires from him, she loses. She doesn't understand, because how dare you speak to me that way? How dare you tell me that? How dare you see me? How dare you call out my flaws? How dare you? It's a whole lot of I dare yous. But she always wants to be understood. She always wants to overly explain. She always wants to say, hey, look at me, because I'm trying to tell you like that. It's always this, that, and the third. It's always a but. It's always a because, but never accountability. But see, the thing is, you're asking for a man to be a man, and when a man is a man, he comes with leadership. And when you don't understand something as a man, and he's trying to explain something to you, the first thing you do is be like, because it shouldn't be like that. You cannot tell a man how to be a man. You cannot tell a man what he's supposed to do. Either you follow him or you don't. Either he's the man for you or he's not. Now, it is possible for you not to recognize the behaviors that you are displaying, and then when he's telling you to calm it down, but baby, allow that man to be exactly that man.
Now this next guy triggered a big girl simply by calling it how he sees it, and she responded by throwing water on him.
Get out of here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
to the rules. Call the people. Steve, call the boys.
You know what it's
Hey, it is what it is. Nah, I'm good, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch me, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch me. Step out. Step out. Get up out of here. Hey, chat. We do it live. She threw a drink on the homie. It is what it is. I got another shirt. 2 minutes earlier. In your current relationship, is it open on your end? Like your man allows you to sleep with other women?
Yeah.
What about other men?
Yeah, we have open relationships, so he can deal with whoever he wants to deal with.
Is he bisexual or he's straight?
No, he's not bisexual. Oh. Baby, I like a real man.
I would say that a real man wouldn't get into a serious relationship with the woman that is open on her end and other men are smashing her. That girl's gonna be for the streets. Then there's this lady who wants a high-value man but can't form a sentence without violating grammar laws.
I mean, I do have certifications at the end of the day, like,
You have what?
but that's besides the point.
You have what at the end of the
I
day?
have certifications.
What does that mean?
Like for instance, as in aesthetics.
Say that again. You have what?
I have certifications.
Certifications?
Yes.
Certification?
One of the being
Certifications?
Yes, certifications.
Certifications.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to therapy?
No.
I would suggest it. God damn! You seem to be holding on a lot of negative energy from your mother and father's marriage that has none of your business. There's no reason at 23 years old that you should not be coachable, especially as a young lady who has certifications and no college degree.
This next clip is just a reflection of what it's like being an average modern-day man. The disrespect is real.
I was working at McDonald's and he treated you perfectly the way you wanted him to.
I would not date him.
And that's what she said too. That I literally said,
you cannot. You can't even get. Where are you gonna?
Everything.
Can I ask? Where the hell? What is he supposed to give me?
Loves you.
What is he supposed to give me if he works at McDonald's?
He gives you the attention.
Go get a better education. And
Quite brazen.
too.
Yeah, well, looks like it. You're quite brazenly.
Looks doesn't define
when I'm
education,
speaking, it's best that your
though.
face stops moving. So when you're judging a man quite brazenly
Yeah.
and quite actually disrespectfully because of the income that he earns, perhaps he doesn't have an intellectual aptitude, but he's a good person and he'd treat you really well. As somebody who is a What is your standard that makes you so much better than him?
I have like much more than just as a job though.
What is your standard that makes you so much better than him?
So McDonald's is worse than being a...
Yeah, but I'm not I'm a sugar baby.
You have to people for money.
Yeah.
So what makes you better than that man?
I'm not saying I'm better than him,
Okay,
but I'm
well, you just
saying
judged him
I
and you
wouldn't
said-
date somebody. I would wonder why he's working at McDonald's.
McDonald's actually has a really high minimum wage.
No, they don't.
Do you think that
They
most?
do now.
No, they don't. They pay like
changed
what?
it. Like almost set 15.
Well, I
That's
think
not
that-
a lot of money.
So the way you feel about the guy who works at McDonald's,
Yeah.
that's the way men feel.
That's fine. Everybody
about
can have
what
their own
you
opinion.
do.
But their
Okay.
opinion would be
But
more
most-
logical.
This next woman called child support on her ex-boyfriend just to get his kids taken away because she was mad.
It was really bad because I was like, I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, piece of lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you fake bruises, you fake, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so it, like, yeah, then they came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused, you know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like,
She needs to be jailed, but this next clip, fellas, when in doubt, get the DNA test.
Should I do anything until I need proof? I need proof, Your Honor.
Where do your doubts stem from?
Because of past experiences that I have had, you know, of me going through a situation where I asked for a DNA test and I found out the child was mine.
You don't feel there's a chance that it could be the other man's child?
Doesn't add up, Your Honor.
My son looks nothing like this other man. This other man is 5'2". My son doesn't have no facial features, no anything as this other young man. My son has the exact same birthmark on the same side as this young man. Everything that my son has is just like this young man.
Your Honor, I've been through this once. I'm not going through it again. If he is mine, we have lost 4 years. I'm not a bad man. I don't not try to just put him off like that. No, I never do that. You know, if he's mine, I take care of handle my responsibilities as a man.
I never took the fact that he was a man, the fact that he take care of his responsibility. I never took that from him.
If Mr. Brown is the father, your claims will be substantiated. If he's not, what will you do?
There's no doubt that he's not. He isn't the father. I know he is.
Mr. Brown, you are not the father.
It's okay. It's okay.
You all right, Mr. Brown? Miss Hyman, you assured this court that there were no other possibilities.
I really felt that he was his son.
Are you okay, Mom?
I am.
But shout out to the next queen who dropped straight facts that made the whole room silent.
Before I come to America, I didn't understand why so many American men came overseas to Ukraine to
Okay.
Tell us, sister.
Okay, go ahead.
So for me it was very strange why men go so far away, spend so much money and etc. And today I understood why, because we have
She's based as hell. Yo, Ukraine. Super bass.
Continue on.
Yeah.
So I think because we have much bigger family values and we love to feel like a woman and we love to see the man like a man, and I think I'm a bit older than all of you girls, and I can tell you in my 36 years old, I love when men care about me. I love sometimes when he tell me what to wear, because it's a care, it's a love. How man else can show you the love? If he just want to fuck you, he don't care what you're wearing, believe me, he don't care, he just come and you leave. But if he care about you, he tell you, baby, please do this, do that. So this is care, this is kind of love, so just appreciate it.
Wow! And finally, this woman who thought she was slick ordered the entire menu like she was hosting a banquet and got mad when the man refused to pay.
I'm on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why. Jerk chicken, this one meal. I started eating out the roster pasta, and I got me some oxtails too. But I also want a meal fried snapper, and this like the pineapple bowl, and that's his drink. That's my drink. I ain't really like that drink, and he got the 2 liquors. But I can eat. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. I had got some fried green tomatoes, and he's my little lady, you really can't eat. And I'm just like, you invited me out.